10 years ago, our nation's capital was ravaged by one of the country's worst fires. 4 lives were lost and over 500 homes. But the extent of the devastation caused by the Canberra fires baffled scientists and emergency services.
It was a pretty big shock because, I mean, there's nothing really in the literature which suggests the fire should spread that fast or could spread that fast.
In the aftermath, it was clear that the worst damage was due to something much more savage than an ordinary firestorm.
There was a police car that was picked off the ground and dumped into a stormwater drain. There was a series of streets in the southern edge of Chapman which had suffered severe wind damage as well as fire damage, and that was difficult to explain.
What hit Canberra had never before been documented in science.
Holy shit.
A fire tornado. On January the 8th, 2003, a huge dry lightning storm struck in multiple places across the ACT, sparking a large number of fires. One of the biggest began here in the Brindabella Ranges. But for days, fire conditions weren't particularly alarming.
A very orderly fire behaviour, a very orderly progression across the landscape.
Then, on the 18th of January, the situation turned catastrophic. Dry westerly winds came into play. Temperatures reached 37 degrees, causing surface air to mix with the upper atmosphere, creating strong gusts.
As we left, I took a photograph of what I saw was a slight rotation and some light coming through the plume, and we believe that was pretty close prior to the tornado forming.
The next day, Stephen returned to document the damage.
We were speechless, we were devastated. The houses that were alight and wind damage that was done. There were massive trees, fully mature yellow box trees, just torn up out of the ground, moved a few metres and dumped. What kept coming to my mind was a tornado.
Whatever ripped through the suburb of Chapman hit the Pierce Pine Plantation first. Amidst the blackened trunks, it left a distinctive trail of destruction. Notably, Tom caught the moment on film.
I've never in my life seen anything like it. Holy mackerel.
At the far right, the funnel of the tornado comes into view.
This is rather frightening. Oh, I get pitted with stuff. Stinging the daylights out. Sheets of tin floating. You near it in the camera. Power line going down.
No one has captured a tornado like that as clearly in a fire situation before. One of the interesting things about the video was a pair of football goalposts in the foreground. That gave us a measurement stick in the vertical direction, so we could go out to where the video was taken and we could measure the speed of movement over the ground and also the wind speeds within the vortex. We were able to estimate a vertical wind speed of over 150 kilometres per hour.
Scientifically documenting a fire tornado was a world first.
Охренеть. Где-то упал. Слышишь? Это знаешь, что было? Это он сверхзвуковой. Это, похоже, астероид. Это звуковая волна, астероид. Реально.
Сегодня какой-то астероид.
Это звук дошел, блин. Слышишь?
Я на флаге, я, блядь, зажмуривался. Ну, у меня вообще так жутко.
Это взрывная волна дошла, видимо.
А что случилось?
Снимаю. Или ушла? Ебать! Нихуя! Блять, война нахуй!